Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? I'm sorry, I was supposed to do a preview video of the 49ers and Bears game. I didn't get around to doing that. I'm sorry about that. I had a lot of things going on. I had to prepare my big food thing for a potluck at work. And, I had to get up early one morning and work on that all, most of the day, preparing that. Then the next day I had a dental appointment for a cleaning, and the shopping and the holiday season, and all that. Just didn't have time to do a video, but I'm going to do I didn't have time to do a preview video, but I'm doing a review on the game. So I'm getting this video up now, but let's talk about the game. Um, I thought our team fought hard in this game. I thought they fought really hard, and I think their defense played good. We held the Bears to 14. We also, we moved the ball. I think offensively we moved the ball very well. We were able to spread the ball around, get it downfield. Now there was good things I saw in this game for us, and then there was bad things I saw for us in this game. There were times when we would, uh, get all the way to, we'd have good drives, we'd get down there in the red zone, and then settle for field goals. Well, that's got to stop. We can't keep having field goals all the time because, there's an old saying, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And in football, um, field goals can be the difference between winning and losing. You live by the field goal, you die by the field goal. And that's exactly how it was in this game. I mean, you can kick field goals to win games in the last minutes of a game, but you can also lose just by kicking field goals all day long. And I think that, and you saw what happened today. You kick field goals all day long, it keeps that other team in the game, and they believe and have a chance they can win it. And that's what happened to us. I think Nick Mullens played well today. I really impressed. And he does move the ball really well. I mean, the way he passes and moves it around and keeps drives going. But I do notice that he's a rookie, and if there's one thing he needs to learn is decision making. We all saw it today. Um, it was like there was a play right. I think they were near midfield. I think it was, and it was 4th and 5, and all he needed to do, Nick Mullins needed to do, because there was a play where he was under pressure and he rolled out to his right, and he had open field in front of him. The first down, everything was right there, and he could have run down there, got the first down, then run out of bounds and stop the clock, and then keep the drive going. I would think that usually in a 4th and 5th situation like that, and there was still plenty of time on the clock, but usually in a 4th and 5, I think that you'd care more about trying to get that first down first, and then go for the winning score. Um, I think that most quarterbacks in a situation like that would have run the football, or would have run with the football. Even quarterbacks that are not that mobile would have run for. He only needed 5 yards to get. I think Jimmy G would have definitely run for that first down. But I heard Nick Mullins say that in his interview um, that he was looking downfield, and he had the look that he wanted. He felt that he could make a big play downfield. He had the right look downfield, and he went for it. And that's understandable. Usually rookies, younger players, when they see something big, they usually go right after it. And sometimes it can be disastrous. But that's part of the learning, and the learning going through it. But he acknowledged that if he could do that play over again, he would have definitely run for the first down and got out of bounds. So you learn things, and but he's going to be good for us. I think that he's definitely earned the number 2 spot on the roster, um, and I think that the defense played well. and our offense was able to move the ball. But there was also another situation in the game. There was a fight that involved Richard Sherman, and he got thrown out of the game. I know it's an emotional game, but sometimes you just got to keep your emotions to yourself, to hold your emotions together, because you never want to do anything that can really, put your team in a difficult situation with penalties and stuff like that. But I think these guys they're fighting for each other. They got fight in them, and I like to see that. Um, the Bears, though, they played really well. They did what they had to do, but I know that offensively they can be opportunist too. You know, there was because there were times like when we were on defense, we were getting penalties, and it was easy for them to move down the field because of penalties. And I think they're very opportunist when it comes to other teams' mistakes on defense and penalties and stuff like that. Um, but but the thing that we have to do is we have to figure that whole red zone thing out, because in a game like this, the difference between you got to get a touchdown when you get in that red zone. We were down there 3 times, and if you're down there 3 times, you know you got to. I mean, because think about this: we scored 9 points worth of field goals, right? If we score touchdowns on 3 of those visits, we win the game 21-14. You know, that's why it's important to get touchdowns. There's an old saying, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You live by the field goal, because field goals, can sometimes be the difference between winning and losing a game. In the last minutes of a game, they're handy, when you need to win a game. But if you kick field goals all day long, what that does, it keeps the other team in the game and keeping the score close, and they have a chance, and they will come back and beat you. So that's why we have to do a better job when it comes to red zone. I think that to tell you the truth though, it's been a tough season for us. We've had um, the injuries, and the defense struggled a bit this season. I think that was one of the main things why our season went the way it did. Our offense was able to score a lot of points in some of our games. It's just that our defense at times just couldn't get the job done, and it hurt us. The injuries certainly hurt us, you know, but that's why I'm looking ahead now, and next game is against the Rams. That game is going. We'd like to finish that game on a positive note. And I know I hear people saying let's get Nick Bosa and all that. I heard that if the Raiders win tomorrow night, no, it's later today, Monday Night Football, that we would move into second place in the draft spot. Um, I don't care really about draft spots and all that. I just want to win games. That's what all I want to do is win. And but whatever happens, you know, um, whatever happens will happen. And but I'm looking forward to the off season because we'll be able to address our problems. And I think that we got to do good work in the draft. We do good work in free agency. There's a lot of things that we need to do, and I think we'll be good. I think we're only going to get better. I hear fans of other teams. I always hear them say, we suck, we're horrible, we're this and that. But we'll get better. We will. I mean, if you look at what we have on our team, and people say we don't have talent, we got talent. I mean, look at the player that Matt Breida has become. Look at George Kittle. Look what he's doing for our team. You look at guys like Buckner. Look at guys like Pettis and Richie James. You know, these guys are are playmakers, and they do add talent to the team. You know, I've heard some people say, "Well, rebuilding's you can rebuild real fast." Look at Seattle. Well, when I look at Seattle, I don't know that I would really call that a rebuild. Overnight, because they still have veteran players from those other teams. I mean, I think it's Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll that keeps that team revived. They may have lost the Legion of Boom, but they're still revived through Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll. And they're not going to be. They're not going to play. Russell Wilson's not going to play forever. Pete Carroll's not going to coach forever. But as of right now, those guys are what's keeping things revived up there. That's all it really is. I like us to turn our situation around quick. I really do, because we've had 4 bad seasons. I think it's been now, and I just want to win right away. I hope we can do that, but Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch believe in the brick by brick way, so it is what it is. Um, excuse me. It was yesterday's game was good. It was a hard fought game. I thought the guys came to play, and and it just didn't work out for us. We had an opportunity to do so, but a lot of people were expecting us to get blown out in this game, and we stood head to toe with the Bears. So I don't look at this game as a huge negative. I mean, certainly it doesn't feel good to lose, and certainly there are negatives to point at. But you can also appreciate some of the good things we've seen, like the good running, Nick Mullens being able to hit those passes and hit those receivers. And our defense starting to show improvement. So there's things there that are starting, things that are starting to show now. And so I was really proud of how they played. I have, the defeat's not too bad, because I do have family members that are Chicago Bear fans. My stepfather is a Chicago Bears fan. My nephew and nieces are too. Their mother, my sister, she's a Seahawk fan, though, of course. Like I've said in past videos, but yeah. So it was Bears fan. There's a lot of Bears fans in the family. So the defeat today wasn't too bad. I mean, it's worse when you lose to teams like like Seattle, the Raiders, the Rams, the Cowboys. Those are the ones that hurt the worst when you lose to those teams. But yeah, I think we're going to be good in the future. I can't wait until the season until the off season starts. Hopefully, we can finish the season against the Rams in a positive note. That's how we want to end the season. But that's all I want to say. That's my video, and everybody have a good holiday, Merry Christmas, whatever holiday you celebrate. Best wishes to you, and I'll talk to you all until the next video. All right, everybody, take care.